Burkhardt here, the Soul Shaman, and I'm doing something a little bit differently this week. I took last week off as I was traveling. I was on a beautiful retreat in Asheville and returning to my Galactic Guidance report. Instead of just doing a weekly reading, we are actually going to tap into the whole month of November. We're going to give you a little bit of insight on what's going to be showing up in the collective for the month of November in the beginning and then the second half, as well as what we can do that will be best serving to our energy and help us empower ourselves and not be the victim. There's a lot of reports out there that are breathing fear and breeding this consciousness, this low vibration, even more into the collective energy. And I want to shift that. I want to show up different. And today we have with us the Pleiadian emissaries of the light who work with me almost on a daily basis. Consciously, they are like family to me. They are my family. We also have Archangel Michael joining us today, who's really wanting to shine some light on your purpose of why you chose to come here. We also have Yeshua, who is really here to support and love you and to show you how amazing you are. And I also have Archangel Uriel, who just showed up, who is very high frequency, very activating energy. And so it's super exciting. So let's get right into the month of November and what it's going to be looking like for so many. October and November are really being dubbed the Great Awakening. There's a lot of people who are waking up that this is all new information. And then there's a lot of us who have been doing this work, who've been in the awakening energies, who have been ascending. And this is just a deeper unveiling for us. This is going to be a deeper dive into our knowing. So the first half of November 2018 is going to be a little bit more of a masculine energy. It's going to be very reflective of what's going on internally. We are going to have relationship situations, opportunities to be the great observer in our life, to really look at everything that's happening to us, for us, the relationships, the information, the dreams, all of it. An opportunity to see something at a deeper level, to really get to the root of its true meaning. These heavy, dense energies that a lot of us will feel like we are sitting in are just being asked to be broken down into digestible pieces that we can integrate and release the rest. Really opening up our body, our physical body, allowing our light to flow freely. It's going to feel as if we are on the verge of breaking through something. And for a lot of you, you're going to break right through it. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be the observer in your life. You're going to see all these things, and you're immediately going to know this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for me to see this differently. Why is this showing up for me? What is its purpose? What is it trying to show me? And not being the victim of ascension energy or planetary alignments, retrogrades, all the things that we like to blame it on. Instead, we can see it as a great opportunity for us to have some things illuminated. It's like a big flashlight. It's going to be shining down on us and showing us all the spaces that are ready to be seen in their truest light. In observation, not in judgment, not in shame, not in guilt. They're just wanting us to see our truth at the deepest level and allowing us to openly accept ourselves, all parts and pieces. So what can we do to help ourselves the first half of this November, with this intense energy that we're going to be experiencing, this very reflective energy? One, we can trust our instincts. We can trust our intuition. We can feel in to every situation, every opportunity. We can see it as that. We can say, if this wasn't me, if I was watching this happen or seeing my friends suffer with this, what would I say to them? What would I see different? We can trust our intuition and our deep knowing that whatever is coming up means nothing about who we are on a soul level, or any level for that matter. It means nothing about who we are. Again, it's just an opportunity to grow, to learn, to evolve, to open ourselves up, to break through. It's like an outer layer, right? If we are just layers, we're just busting through that outer layer and allowing that fresh energy to emerge. And so everything all the way up to even a couple of days past the 11/11 portal, which a lot of people will be talking about soon if they aren't already. These portals are really just more expansive energy that's coming through, that's activating our awakening at an even deeper level. A lot of people are still talking about the event. This is all part of the event. The event is a series of events that are always happening, but this concentrated amount over October and November, and even into a little bit of December, is really catalyzing more and more people to wake up to their truth, to their awareness, to open their hearts, to feel what's true for them, right? If you watch my event video, if you haven't, I'll put a link to it in the description. But you'll know that this energy is just allowing more and more people to wake up and empower themselves to be different, to stand in their light, their truth, to not follow the leader, to break free of what we feel we've been conditioned to be. In the second half of November, we're going to be experiencing that shift in energy. We are going to be experiencing more of the divine feminine energy. We're going to be opening ourselves up to flow. And for those of you who have really embraced your energy that's being reflected back to you in the first part of November, for those of you that really embraced that energy and allowed yourself to lean into it, to feel it, to break through it, you are going to be open to crazy possibilities. The paths are just going to emerge. And Archangel Michael says, it isn't just one thing you're here to do. You're not here to be of service of just one thing. There are many reasons why you chose to come here. There are many purposes that you will serve. And it's not just going to be one path. It's going to be many. And every path you choose to take on and journey will be an opportunity, will show you something. And that's where a lot of us get stuck. We have all this reflective energy coming up and we push through them, and then we're like wide open, right? Wow, this is amazing. There's so much coming into me. There's so much free flowing. The energy is so expansive. It's so abundant and prosperous, but I don't know what to choose now. What path do I step on? And we say, it's not one path. It's many. Just choose one. Feel into it. What feels amazing? What are you ready to step into for 2019? What are you ready to take charge of in your energy and say, this is who I am. I believe it at my soul level and I am ready. There is no wrong answer. Just choose a path and claim it. Put your stake in that ground and say, this is me. This is where I'm going. And if it shifts, allow it to shift. But just get going. Just step, choose, take that moment to feel what feels good for you. Not what somebody else is telling you, but what feels amazing for you. And step onto it and allow yourself to just begin the journey. This divine feminine energy that will be coming in at the end of November is really about stepping into that abundance, that prosperity, and living in alignment, living in flow, allowing yourself to just roll with it, feel into it, and trust it. Again, how can we help ourselves? We can trust our intuition. We can tap into our heart. We can explode it open, and we can feel how amazing and powerful we actually are, that we are in charge of our vessel, that this is a vehicle for our light and our divinity and our sovereignty to shine bright and lead the way for others. You will be opening yourself up to your own power when you trust. When you trust and you open up your heart and love and accept who you are, where you are, and where you're going in any moment. This is the secret to success, to your success, to your human experience. The trust and knowing and loving of yourself and every experience that you get to have. It's not a destination. It's the journey. We chose the journey. So embrace it. I hope that November finds you well. Please share, like, and subscribe, and get notified every week of the new energies and how we can help ourselves. So click the little bell and get notified every time I share an amazing healing transmission or galactic guidance on our energy that we are feeling. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.